What happens when the kind of scandal you've spent years brushing off suddenly comes crashing through your front door? One day, Alicia Keys is posting anniversary tributes, smiling next to her husband of 15 years, telling the world they never even argue. The next, her name is plastered all over headlines, paired with whispers about a private tape so explosive it could shatter the picture-perfect image she's built. But this isn't just another rumor in the endless swirl of celebrity gossip. Because if the allegations are true, the betrayal didn't just come from her husband, it came from someone she once called a close friend. Someone who's been in her home, laughed with her, shared moments as if they were sisters. And the shock doesn't stop there, because the man at the center of it all has a past that fans have been warning her about for years. A past filled with controversy, whispers of affairs, and a trail of broken relationships that seem to follow a familiar pattern. So how did we get here? How did a marriage that once looked untouchable end up tangled in one of the messiest Hollywood scandals of the year? The answer lies in a story that's been quietly building for more than a decade, and the truth might just be uglier than anyone expected. The whispers started quietly, just another "did you hear?" floating around online. But within hours, they turned into a firestorm, claims that a private tape had leaked, allegedly showing Swizz Beatz and Lala Anthony far too close for comfort and far away from the eyes of his wife, Alicia Keys. According to insiders, the moment Alicia found out, everything changed. Sources say she was blindsided, snapping after years of brushing off speculation and choosing to believe the best. What followed was reportedly a full-blown confrontation behind closed doors, with emotions boiling over in a way friends say they've never seen from her before. And the details of this so-called tape, allegedly it leaves little room for innocent explanations, enough to make even the most loyal spouse start questioning everything. Fans online immediately began connecting the dots, pointing to years of rumors about Swizz and Lala that Alicia may have chosen to ignore, until now. This wasn't some random name being thrown into the mix. Lala Anthony isn't just a public figure. She's someone who's been in Alicia's inner circle, close enough to make the alleged betrayal feel like a double hit. To some fans, that's what makes this rumor so devastating. It's not just about infidelity, it's about trust. In this footage, a commentator lays out the swirling accusations in detail, breaking down how the alleged affair between Swizz and Lala first came to light and why the internet can't stop talking about it. And while some fans are calling this the smoking gun moment, others are saying the writing was on the wall years ago, because for Swizz, this isn't the first time rumors of cheating have followed him, and it might not be the last.
Swizz Beatz, former big-time producer, married to Alicia Keys, has recently been accused of having an affair with Lala. Now, who knows? The key word here is accused, and he did the right thing. He jumped right in front of it, got on Instagram like, hell no, ain't nothing going on with me and Lala. Lala did the right thing too. Kept her mouth shut, didn't say a word. But if this is truth on any level, 3 things can be put together from here that are teachable moments for y'all. Hear me out when I say these 3 things. Number 1 is karma is undefeated. Number 2, a person who has nothing to lose will help you lose everything. And number 3, hurt people hurt people.
Just when you thought the story couldn't get any messier, Lala Anthony added another layer to the drama, one that caught fans off guard. In a recent clip, Lala openly admitted something that had tongues wagging. She said she attracts young boys. Now, on the surface, that might sound like just a playful comment, but in the context of the swirling rumors, it set off alarm bells.
This is how it goes. Okay. When you're younger, you want to date older guys. And I'm not saying when you get older, you want to date younger guys, but when you get older, only younger guys want to date you. It's the wildest thing. Literally, guys will DM me or want to take me out, and I'll Google them. I'll be like, you're 22 years old. Like,
People began to wonder if that was a subtle way of acknowledging the rumors about her relationships, particularly the one with Swizz Beatz, which allegedly spans years and crosses some very complicated lines. But that's only part of the picture. Backing up the allegations is a bombshell from none other than radio host Miss Jones, who blew the lid off the story back in 2021 with her insider info. Miss Jones claimed that someone from Swizz Beatz's own team leaked the details of his secret relationship with Lala, confirming that the rumors weren't just hearsay. Her revelations made it clear that the affair wasn't a one-time mistake, but something more prolonged and carefully hidden. Miss Jones described how Swizz and Lala were madly in love, even though he repeatedly told Lala that he wouldn't leave Alicia. This complicated dynamic has fueled much of the tension in the story, because it reveals a secret world behind the public image of a loyal marriage. In this clip, Miss Jones lays out the tea with inside knowledge and a confidence that left fans wondering how much more might be hidden beneath the surface. The deeper you dig, the more it becomes clear that this situation is tangled in betrayal, silence, and years of unspoken truths. Fans are left asking, was Alicia really in the dark all this time, or did she just choose to ignore what was happening right under her nose?
So I don't have a problem with you, Lala, and your husband.
Oh,
Whoa!
hey.
Okay, all right, so wait, backstory.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I held this in for an entire year, right? So when we first launched the reunion show, somebody that claims to be working in Swizz's camp reached out to me in what I now know is a DM.
The fallout from these long brewing scandals finally reached a boiling point, and it's Alicia Keys who's caught in the middle of this emotional hurricane. Recently, whispers started swirling that Alicia might be heading for divorce with Swizz Beatz, and those rumors aren't coming from just anyone. In fact, in one revealing clip, a woman close to the situation talks openly about Alicia's growing frustration and how the marriage is reportedly unraveling behind closed doors. This source paints a picture of a woman who's had enough, someone who's tired of the lies, the betrayals, and the mounting evidence that's come to light. For Alicia, this isn't just about infidelity, it's a deep sense of betrayal on multiple levels. Not only is her husband allegedly involved with a close friend, but it's also the history of repeated cheating that has plagued their relationship for years. The video reveals how Alicia confronted Swizz after discovering hard evidence, something so undeniable that it shattered the fragile trust they once had. Sources say the confrontation was explosive, with Alicia unleashing years of bottled-up pain and anger. And despite public displays of unity and carefully crafted photo ops, insiders claim the damage behind the scenes is far from healed. What's even more jaw-dropping is the irony here. Fans can't help but notice how history seems to be repeating itself. Just as Alicia once stepped into a complicated situation with Swizz and his ex-wife, she's now the one who might be left picking up the pieces of a broken marriage. The video also hints that Alicia's response has been a mix of strength and strategic damage control, carefully managing her public image while dealing with the private chaos. It's a tangled web of loyalty, heartbreak, and survival, and this chapter is far from over. If these divorce rumors turn out to be true, it won't just be the end of a marriage, it could be the final act in one of the most dramatic stories the music world has seen in years. The fallout from these long brewing scandals finally reached a boiling point, and it's Alicia Keys who's caught in the middle of this emotional hurricane. Recently, whispers started swirling that Alicia might be heading for divorce with Swizz Beatz, and those rumors aren't coming from just anyone. In fact, in one revealing clip, a woman close to the situation talks openly about Alicia's growing frustration and how the marriage is reportedly unraveling behind closed doors. This source paints a picture of a woman who's had enough, someone who's tired of the lies, the betrayals, and the mounting evidence that's come to light. For Alicia, this isn't just about infidelity, it's a deep sense of betrayal on multiple levels. Not only is her husband allegedly involved with a close friend, but it's also the history of repeated cheating that has plagued their relationship for years. The video reveals how Alicia confronted Swizz after discovering hard evidence, something so undeniable that it shattered the fragile trust they once had. Sources say the confrontation was explosive, with Alicia unleashing years of bottled-up pain and anger. And despite public displays of unity and carefully crafted photo ops, insiders claim the damage behind the scenes is far from healed. What's even more jaw-dropping is the irony here. Fans can't help but notice how history seems to be repeating itself. Just as Alicia once stepped into a complicated situation with Swizz and his ex-wife, she's now the one who might be left picking up the pieces of a broken marriage. The video also hints that Alicia's response has been a mix of strength and strategic damage control, carefully managing her public image while dealing with the private chaos. It's a tangled web of loyalty, heartbreak, and survival, and this chapter is far from over. If these divorce rumors turn out to be true, it won't just be the end of a marriage, it could be the final act in one of the most dramatic stories the music world has seen in years.
Come on. The news today, this is what they say. They say Alicia Keys got a divorce from Swizz, whatever his name is, her husband. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Swizz Beatz. First of all, I was not in your mess, Alicia Keys, but I do love you, you my girl, and Swizz Beatz. I really never cared for you because you cheated on your first wife to get Alicia Keys. So you know what they say, what goes around, come around.
Swizz Beatz' reputation for infidelity didn't start with Alicia Keys. It goes way back, painting a picture of a man who's never really been able to stay faithful. This isn't just gossip. Multiple insiders and fans have pointed out a long list of scandals that seem to follow him like a shadow. In fact, back in the early 2000s, while Swizz was still with Mashonda, his future wife Alicia's predecessor, the drama was already brewing. Reports surfaced that while Mashonda was pregnant, Swizz was secretly involved with another woman named Nicole Levy, and she was pregnant too. This double betrayal took a heavy toll, leading to complications in Mashonda's pregnancy, and tragically, the baby was stillborn. Despite this heartbreak, Mashonda forgave Swizz and married him in 2004, hoping for a fresh start. But the cycle of cheating didn't stop. While Swizz was reportedly involved with Alicia around 2007 or 2008, he was also linked to another woman named Jana Sebastian. Like before, Jana gave birth to Swizz's child while he was juggling relationships, showing a pattern of double lives and messy secrets. This history reveals that Swizz's infidelities were not just occasional slips, but a recurring theme. And despite knowing this, Alicia seemed to stand firm in the relationship, seemingly unbothered by the chaos surrounding her. But fans haven't forgotten, and this long record of betrayal makes the latest scandal with Lala Anthony hit even harder. Many see it as a painful repeat of the past, proof that some patterns are difficult to break no matter how much love or hope is involved. This deep dive into Swizz's past adds another layer to the story, showing how his complicated history has shaped the drama unfolding today. What makes this whole saga even more jaw-dropping is how the past seems to be repeating itself in a messy, almost poetic way. Alicia Keys built her love story with Swizz Beatz on the ruins of Mashonda's marriage. After all, Alicia was the woman who stepped in while Swizz was still married, igniting one of the most talked-about scandals in celebrity circles. But now, years later, Alicia finds herself in a painfully similar position. She's the one who got blindsided by betrayal, allegedly by someone she once called a close friend. The same kind of heartbreak she caused Mashonda is now hitting her hard. It's a cruel twist of fate that's hard to ignore. This full circle moment feels like karma in motion. Swizz, who has a long history of cheating and secrets, seems unable to change his ways. And Alicia, who hoped to be the one to make him stay faithful, is now facing the fallout of those same mistakes. The alleged affair with Lala Anthony adds a new layer of betrayal, not just a romantic scandal, but a double betrayal involving a former friend, which makes the whole thing sting even more. For Alicia, this isn't just cheating, it's a personal and public blow that hits deep. And rumors of explosive evidence, including leaked tapes, have only intensified the drama behind closed doors. Sources say Alicia is furious, and what's happening privately could be far messier than anything fans have seen. The story isn't just about cheating, it's about cycles of betrayal, the price of trust, and how past wounds sometimes come back to haunt us in the most unexpected ways.
Looking closer at Swizz Beatz' history, it's clear this pattern of betrayal isn't new. It's been going on for years, affecting multiple lives in deeply complicated ways. This isn't just a one-time scandal. It's a recurring theme that has shaped relationships and reputations alike. Starting with his previous marriage to Mashonda, Swizz's infidelity wasn't just whispers behind closed doors, it had real consequences. He was cheating with other women while Mashonda was pregnant, even fathering a child with another woman at the same time. The heartbreak and stress reportedly caused serious complications during her pregnancy, leading to the tragic loss of their baby. Despite that, Mashonda tried to forgive and rebuild, marrying him in hopes of a fresh start. But the cheating continued, and the cycle repeated itself in new and devastating ways. When Alicia came into the picture, many believed she could be different, that maybe she could be the one to break the pattern. But the rumors and now the evidence suggest otherwise. It seems that history has a way of repeating itself, with Swizz's infidelities impacting not just one, but multiple women and entire families. What's even striking is how these betrayals ripple beyond just the individuals involved. The emotional toll on children, the destruction of families, and the public scrutiny all make this saga far more than just celebrity gossip. It's a real human drama playing out under a spotlight. Fans and insiders alike have pointed out the irony that Alicia, who once faced public backlash for stepping into a broken marriage, is now facing a similar betrayal from someone close to her. The complicated web of relationships, lies, and heartbreaks makes this story painfully relatable to anyone who's experienced trust broken in their own lives. At the heart of it all is a harsh reality. No matter how much someone hopes or prays for change, some patterns are hard to break. And for Swizz Beatz and those around him, the consequences of these repeated betrayals continue to unfold. After all the drama, betrayals, and explosive revelations, the question on everyone's mind is, what now? Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz have endured a roller coaster of emotions, public scrutiny, and private battles, but recent rumors suggest things have reached a breaking point. Sources close to the situation say Alicia isn't just hurt, she's done playing the victim. Behind closed doors, she's reportedly confronting Swizz with hard evidence that she can't ignore, forcing a reckoning that could lead to the end of their marriage. It's said that Alicia's patience has run out and she's ready to take control of her narrative and her life. The impact of this isn't just personal, it's public. Fans have been watching this saga unfold for years, and many are wondering how this will affect Alicia's career and public image. Will she emerge stronger, shedding the role of the wronged wife and stepping into a new chapter? Or will this scandal continue to haunt her, complicating her legacy? Swizz Beatz, on the other hand, seems to be caught in a storm of his own making. His long history of scandals and rumored affairs has eroded the trust of fans and insiders alike. Even with his undeniable talent and influence in the music industry, this personal drama threatens to overshadow his professional achievements. But the story doesn't end here. With leaked tapes, secret messages, and ongoing rumors swirling, the next chapter could bring even more shocking revelations. Alicia's next moves, whether it's a public statement, legal action, or a complete life overhaul, will be closely watched by everyone. One thing's for sure, in this tangled web of love, betrayal, and revenge, no one comes out unscathed. And as the saga unfolds, the world waits to see how Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz will rise from the ashes, or if this chapter marks the final curtain on their relationship.